What's up, guys? This is John Vickers, owner of Explosive Performance Academy and creator of the C4 method, where we help athletes maximize their athleticism through speed, strength, power, and multi-directional skill. And this is the Developing the Elite Athlete podcast. Now, today I want to talk about the three secrets. The three secrets when it comes to developing speed, explosive speed. Now, I remember when I was growing up and when I was playing football that I wasn't the fastest kid on the team. For sure, I wasn't the fastest kid on the team, but I also wasn't the slowest kid on the team either. But I always had this idea and this want to get faster. I wanted to get faster, but truly had no idea. There was always this idea and this thought that you really can't get faster. You can lift weights, you can get stronger, and then all of a sudden lifting weights is going to help you get stronger, and then you're going to condition, and that's going to help you get faster. But I never really seemed to get faster. And one thing that we didn't do back then was run 40-yard dashes. Like, it just wasn't something that we really cared about at that point. But I always wanted to be faster. Like, I wanted to be, I played lineman at the time, and I was on the small side for sure, but I wanted to be the fastest lineman on our team. And I always thought, like, through conditioning, like, oh, I was just getting faster. Well, as I started to learn more and more, like even through college, like it was beyond college when I truly started to learn about speed and how speed you could actually get faster. My mentor, Lauren Seagrave, he was the reason that I ended up getting faster. I started training at Velocity Sports Performance, and that was where I learned his methods and his methodology and figure out how I could actually get faster. And it was not just lifting weights. Lifting weights are a fundamental piece of it, but it wasn't the end all and be all of learning how to get faster. And the problem with this is there are a lot of athletes that think that lifting weights in the weight room is automatically going to get them faster. But the crazy thing is, like, I saw guys at the college level that were strong as hell, but were slow as molasses. There's one guy that I saw bench press 225 42 times. He could squat a house, but he was slow. I think he ended up starting, but he didn't get a shot at the next level just because he wasn't athletic enough. So this idea of lifting weights is automatically going to get you faster, like, it's not the case. And then conditioning, yeah, you're going to be better conditioned, so you're going to be able to go harder for a longer period of time, but you're not going to get faster just from conditioning. You're just going to be able to run harder and run faster for longer because you're better conditioned. And then just doing a bunch of crazy hill sprints that are just killing you. Look, if you're running a bunch of sprints, you're doing a bunch of things to get faster, but you're puking all the time, you're not technically getting faster. Your body has to actually learn how to get faster. There has to be this central nervous system, neurological activation that teaches your body mechanics and teaches your body the direction and how to apply force into the ground more explosively to run faster. When you're not understanding how to do that, then you're not getting faster. So the thing is, though, is you have this ability to get faster. There's this opportunity for you to become a faster athlete, to be a complete game changer when it comes to getting faster and to truly take your speed to the next level. Like, you can go from being a person that is an inch short on something to a person that goes untouched and makes a play, from a guy that gets blocked as a lineman to a guy that is getting sacks because you're blowing past the offensive lineman. Or you could be a receiver that gets jammed at the line to a receiver that's getting open and never gets jammed. Like, you have this opportunity, this special opportunity to become special just by getting a little bit faster. And getting faster might just be a little bit. Look, sports are a game of inches. If you can get an inch faster, and you would have made that play if you were an inch faster, like, you're going to be much better off. You're going to be much, much better off. But, so let's go ahead and get to these 3 secrets on how to get faster. Okay. And I'm going to break this down in terms of strides. There are three strides that you have to focus on that are going to help get you faster, guaranteed. Okay, the first one, we're going to focus on stride length. Okay, stride length. So stride length is how much ground, how much distance you are covering per stride when you're sprinting. Okay, it's not how far you're reaching out in front of you. It's actually how much force you're applying to the ground. So how much distance you're covering per stride. The more distance you cover per stride, the faster you're going to run. And that's going to happen by driving into the ground in the proper direction. That's going to happen by having proper shin angles. And that's also going to happen by getting thigh separation. So separation between your back thigh and your lead thigh. More separation with more force is going to equal longer stride lengths. So number 1 is stride length. Then there's number 2. Number 2 is stride frequency. Okay, stride frequency. So stride frequency is how fast you turn your feet over while you're sprinting. So your foot goes from the ground, up and around, back into the ground. The faster you can turn over, the faster you're going to run. Now, between the two of these, typically a taller athlete is going to have a longer stride length. A shorter athlete is going to have a quicker stride frequency. Okay, these both can be manipulated by learning how to manipulate them. And that's something that we do consistently at Explosive Performance Academy, is teach you how to improve your stride length and your stride frequency. It's actually very simple when done properly and having the proper coaching, not just doing a bunch of stupid drills that just kind of make you run on a trampoline or step up on a box and step down. Like, that's not stride length, that's not stride frequency. Okay, that's not helping you. Okay, so stride length, stride frequency. These are two of the big things. Now, the biggest one is force application. Force application. So force application is actually the number one thing that you can improve pretty much right away. Okay, not necessarily right away. It takes a little bit of time, but you can easily manipulate force application by just learning how to run. Like if you could even watch a YouTube video that teaches you proper mechanics and how to apply force to the ground, and automatically you're going to get faster once you implement what you've learned. Okay, so force application is the direction you apply the force. So if you're an athlete, you're running this way, right? And you're applying force into the ground this way with your shins, so back behind you with your shins, it's automatically going to propel you out and up. Okay, it's going to you're applying that force, so your body is going to travel out and up. Okay, but you have to be at a 45-degree angle when we're doing this, and you have to apply the force into the proper direction. So force application, how you apply the force, and then the amount of force that you're applying to the ground. So how much pressure, how much drive you can drive through the ground is going to determine your force application. Okay, these two things are going to be manipulated by learning how your proper mechanics, okay, your technical mechanics, and the direction that you are applying it, and how much force you are applying to the ground. So the three main things that you need to do to get faster Okay, the three main things are increase your stride length, your stride frequency, and your force application. Once you improve one of three of those, you're going to get faster. Improve two of three of those, you're also going to get faster than that. Implement all three of those. Improve all three of those. You're going to be completely different looking athlete when it comes to your speed. So you need to learn how to improve all three of those. This is part of something that we actually teach at Explosive Performance Academy. Now, part of the force application is becoming a more explosive athlete. Okay, and I actually created a guide for athletes just like you that are here to get faster, get more explosive. It is called the Unfair Athletic Advantage Guide. It's a free guide. All you have to do is go to www.xpafoundations.com/unfairadvantage. So that's www.xpafoundations.com/unfairadvantage. And you can go ahead and grab that free download. You got a guide that's going to give you 5 exercises that are going to help you improve your explosive power and also improve your speed. So go ahead, go to that website. I hope this helped you. I look forward to talking to you again next week on the Developing the Elite Athlete podcast. Have a great one. Talk to you next.